Hello friends, today we are starting exercise number 5.4. So example from this exercise we have to solve applying the result of cross product. In one lecture we have seen the definition of cross product and all the result which you are getting from the definition of cross product. Now apply all these results to solve the example from this exercise. See, in the first example, two vectors are given to us. A bar and B bar are two vectors which are in terms of ijk, means are in Cartesian form. And question is to find out cross product. Cross product of what? A bar plus B bar and A bar minus B bar. Means to find out our required cross product, first we will require the value of A bar plus B bar and the value of A bar minus B bar. So first let us try to find out sum and difference of these two vectors, and later on we will take their cross product. So therefore A bar plus B bar will be equals to, now I am substituting the value of A bar whose value is 2i cap plus 3j cap minus k cap, plus B bar is equals to I cap minus 4j cap plus 2k cap. So let us try to find out their addition. First collect the terms of I cap. 2i cap plus I cap will be 3i cap. Then collect the terms of j cap. 3j minus 4j will be minus j cap. Lastly collect the terms of k cap. Minus k plus 2k will be equals to k cap. So once the addition is known to us, second required value is their difference. So A bar minus B bar will be equals to, again we are substituting the value of A bar, that is 2i cap plus 3j cap minus k cap minus I cap minus 4j cap plus 2k cap. Just simply we have substituted the value of this A bar and B bar. Here we have taken their addition. Now we are taking their difference. Try to find out the difference here. 2i minus I will be equals to I cap. Now collect the terms of j cap. 3j minus into minus means minus into minus will become plus 4. 3 plus 4 will be equals to 7j cap. And lastly collect the terms of k cap. Minus k and minus 2k will become minus 3k cap. Once these values are known to us, now we are finding our required value, that is cross product of this A bar plus B bar and A bar minus B bar. So therefore A bar plus B bar cross A bar minus B bar will be equals to, already we have seen that if the values of the vectors are in terms of ijk, means are in Cartesian form, at that time cross product can be find out using determinant. In the first row write down basic vector I cap, j cap, k cap. In the second row write down the coefficient from what? A bar plus B bar. Here coefficients are 3 minus 1 1, 3 minus 1 1, and in the last row write down the coefficient of I cap, j cap, k cap from next vector A bar minus B bar. Here coefficients are 1 7 minus 3. So which is equal to, hope all of you know how to simplify the determinant along first row. So keep this I cap as it is. Now delete this column, find out determinant of these four elements. Orally also we are able to find out this determinant. This product is how much? 3. 3 minus 7. 3 minus 7 will be equals to minus 4. Then here plus j is there, plus j cap is there. At that time we are considering here minus j cap. Now delete this second column, find out the determinant of these four elements. This product is minus 9 minus 1, means minus 9 minus 1 will be minus 10, minus and this minus will become plus 10 j cap. Lastly let us try to find out coefficient of k cap. So delete the third column, let us try to find out determinant of these four elements. So this product is 21, 21 minus minus means minus minus means plus 1. 21 plus 1 will be equals to what? 22. In this way we have got our required answer. This is the value of what? A bar plus B bar cross A bar minus B bar will be equals to. So this is the required value of A bar plus B bar cross A bar minus B bar. See, in question number 2, two vectors are given to us. This is first vector and this is second vector. First vector we have denoted here by A bar, and this second vector let us denote it say by B bar. Now question is, find a unit vector perpendicular to these two vectors. Perpendicular to these two vectors means perpendicular to A bar and what? B bar. And already our definition of cross product says that cross product of two vector means cross product of A bar and B bar is a new vector which is perpendicular to A bar also and what? B bar also. So first find out a vector perpendicular to both A bar and B bar, and later on we will see how to find out a unit vector. So to find out a vector perpendicular to A bar and B bar, we are taking their cross product. So therefore A bar cross B bar is equals to, in the first row already we know that if vectors are in Cartesian form, at that time cross product can be found out using determinant. In the first row write down basic vector I, j, k. Then now write down in the second row, write down the coefficient of I cap, j cap, k cap from which vector? A bar. Here its coefficients are 0, 1, 2. And in the third row write down the coefficient from second vector, that is 1, 1, 0. Now let us simplify this determinant, keep this I cap as it is, delete this column, let us try to find out determinant of this 4 element. So here 0 minus 2 will be equals to minus 2. Plus j is there, then we are taking here minus j, delete this column, find out determinant of these 4 element. So this product is 0, 0 minus 2 is minus 2 minus, and this minus will become plus 2. Lastly, we are finding coefficient of k cap. So delete this column, let us try to find out determinant of these 4 element. This product is what? 0, 0 minus 1 will be equals to what? Minus 1. So not necessary to write 1 here. So in this way, we have got the value of A bar cross B bar. Now we are finding a unit vector perpendicular to this A bar and B bar. Just now we have seen that A bar cross B bar is perpendicular to what? A bar and B bar. Now to find out unit vector, so divide to this vector by its what? Magnitude. So we'll get a new vector whose magnitude is 1 unit and perpendicular to what? A bar and B bar. So A bar cross B bar is already perpendicular to A bar and B bar. Now we are finding unit vector along A bar cross B bar, means that unit vector is perpendicular to A bar and B bar. So therefore unit vector perpendicular to A bar and B bar is, let us denote that unit vector by E cap is equal to plus or minus A bar cross B bar divided by magnitude of A bar cross B bar. So which is equal to plus or minus, keep it as it is. I am substituting the value of A bar cross B bar where its value is minus 2I cap plus 2J cap minus K cap. And in the denominator, magnitude of this vector. So here magnitude is square of minus 2 plus square of 2 plus square of minus 1. So which is equals to, if you observe the numerator, here first term is negative. If you want to eliminate that negative, first term this minus, so we are able to multiply by minus to all the terms here. If we are multiplying by minus, signs of all the term will get changed, means here we will get plus 2I cap, here we will get minus 2J cap, and here we will get plus K cap. So keep this plus as it is, just simply we have multiplied by what? Minus. If we are multiplying by minus means we will get minus upon plus. Minus upon plus can also be written as what? Plus upon minus. And in the denominator, here we will get 4 plus 4 plus 1 means 9, and square root of 9 will be equals to what? 3. In this way, we have got two unit vector perpendicular to A bar and B bar. Now see the question number 3. In this question, dot product of A bar and B bar is given to us. Value of dot product is equal to root 3. And cross product of A bar and B bar is equal to 2I cap plus J cap plus 2K cap. Means cross product is also given to us and value of dot product is also given to us. Using this, we have to find out angle between A bar and B bar. So here dot product is given and cross product of two vectors is also given to us. Now from this cross product, first we are trying to find out value of its magnitude. So this implies that magnitude of A bar cross B bar is equals to, we know that magnitude can be found out as under root 2 square plus 1 square plus 2 square. So this implies that magnitude of A bar cross B bar will be equals to, so here we will get root 9 root 9. Okay, keep root 9 as it is. Just simply we are squaring both sides. So square on both sides. Let us see what we'll get. Square. Okay, well, denote this by equation number first and this by equation number second. Once these two values are known to us, now we are using the definition of magnitude of A bar cross B bar. So now magnitude of A bar cross B bar will be equals to what is the definition? A B sine theta into n cap. N cap is what? Vector along what? It is a vector perpendicular to A bar and B bar, or plane of A bar and B bar. But here we are considering magnitude, only magnitude. That's why we are not taken what? N cap. Already this result we have seen when we have discussed the definition of, when we have discussed all the result of what? Cross product. Magnitude of A bar cross B bar will be equals to AB sine theta. A means what? Magnitude of A bar. B means what? Magnitude of B bar into sine theta. Now we are squaring both sides. Square on both sides. Let us see what result we will get. On this side we will get square of magnitude of A bar and B bar, and on this side A square B square sine square theta. Let us simplify this expression. On the left hand side, keep this square of magnitude of A bar and B bar as it is. On this side A square B square, keep it as it is. According to identity, this sine square theta can be replaced by 1 minus cos square theta. Replace it by 1 minus cos square theta. So which is equals to, now two terms are there in this bracket. I am multiplying to both the terms by A square B square. Multiply to first term, here we will get A square B square, and multiply to second term, here we will get A square B square cos square theta. So keep this first term A square B square, keep it as it is. I am taking square common from all the terms, so here we will get A B cos theta, isn't it? So which is equal to A square B square, keep it as it is, minus also as it is. But what is the value of A bar dot B bar according to definition? A bar dot B bar is equal to AB cos theta, means AB cos theta is nothing but the value of A bar dot B bar. Keep this square as it is. On this side, magnitude of A bar cross B bar whole bracket square also as it is. Okay. So now we are substituting the values. Which value? Value of dot product is equal to root 3. So replace this dot product by its value. A square minus B square, keep it as it is. Here A square into B square, keep it as it is. Here value of dot product will be equals to root 3. Keep this square as it is. On this side we are substituting the value of magnitude of A bar cross B bar. And what is the value of magnitude of A bar cross B bar is equal to root 9. So here we will get its value is equal to root 9. Keep this square as it is. What is square of root 9? Square of root 9, square and root will get cancelled. Here we will get 9. On this side A square minus A square into B square, keep it as it is. And square of root 3 will be equals to root 3. This implies that A square B square will be equals to plus 3. Sorry, here minus, keep it as it is. Minus 3 on this side will become plus 3. So 9 plus 3 will be equals to 12. So therefore AB is equals to, just simply we are taking square root on both sides. On this side square root of A square into B square is AB, and on this side square root of 12 will be equals to 2 root 3. Okay, once this value is known to us, now we will have one formula to find out cos theta. Let theta be the angle between A bar and B bar. So therefore cos theta is equals to, what is the definition of cos theta? A bar dot B bar upon AB, means magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar. So which is equal to, already the value of dot product is known to us. Sorry, it is given to us. What is its value? Root 3. Root 3, and in the denominator AB. Just now we have got the value of AB is equal to 2 root 3. Denote these results say by equation number 3. We are substituting these values from equation first and equation third. So here root 3 will get cancelled. So what result we are getting? Cos theta is equals to 1 by 2. Root 3 and root 3 will get cancelled. So this implies that theta will be equals to, cos theta is 1 by 2 means theta is equal to 60 degrees. So theta is equal to 60 degree, or you can say that its value is pi by 3. Either you are able to write down the value of theta in degree measure or in what? Radian measure. And in this way we have got our required value theta, where theta is nothing but what? Angle between A bar and B bar. In this way we have got the angle between A bar and B bar. Now here the result which you have got here, this is one of the very important condition, which is called as relation between dot product and what? Cross product. If you observe this expression very carefully, both the terms appears. Dot product also appears and what? Cross product also appears, and this identity is called as Lagrange identity. So remember that this identity is called as what? Lagrange identity, where Lagrange identity is also called as relation between dot product and what? Cross product. So in this example we have got this identity also. So whenever these two values are given to us, directly substitute these values in this expression, not necessary to simplify. While solving objective type question, we are able to make the use of Lagrange identity. Now see the question number 4. In this question number 4, two vector A bar and B bar are given to us, and question is to find out a vector of magnitude 5 units perpendicular to A bar and B bar. So already we know that if two vectors are given to us, then a vector perpendicular to A bar and B bar can be found out just simply by taking cross product of two vector, because cross product of A bar and B bar is a vector perpendicular to plane of A bar and B bar, means it is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. So find out cross product of these two vector. Therefore A bar cross B bar is equals to, so find out the cross product using determinant. So here coefficients in the first vector are 2, 1, minus 3, and in the second vector are 1, minus 2, 1. So first we are trying to find out coefficient of I cap. So delete this column, find out determinant of these four elements. So here we'll get 1 minus 6 will be equals to what? Minus 5. Then plus j is there, so we are taking minus j cap. Delete this column, find out determinant of these four elements. So this product is 2. 2 minus minus means plus 5. 2 minus minus plus 3. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Let us try to find out coefficient of k cap. Delete this column, find out determinant of these four elements. Minus 4, this product is minus 4 minus 1, means minus 4 minus 1 will be equals to minus 5. If you want, you are able to take minus 5 common from all the terms. So here we will get I cap plus j cap plus k cap. So in this way we have got the value of A bar cross B bar, where A bar cross B bar is nothing but a vector perpendicular to A bar and B bar. Now our question is to find out a vector of magnitude 5 unit. So first what we will do, we will find out a vector, unit vector along what? A bar cross B bar, because A bar cross B bar is perpendicular to A bar and B bar, means its unit vector along A bar cross B bar is also perpendicular to A bar and B bar, and to that unit vector if you are multiplying by 5, you will get a new vector of magnitude how much? 5 unit perpendicular to A bar and B bar. So first let us try to find out unit vector. So therefore unit vector perpendicular to A bar and B bar is equals to plus or minus A bar cross B bar divided by magnitude of A bar cross B bar. Better way find out here magnitude of A bar cross B bar. So this implies that magnitude of A bar cross B bar is equal to under root, what is coefficient of I? That is minus 5. So square of minus 5 plus, again here we will get square of minus 5 plus square of minus 5. So which is equals to under root 25 plus 25 plus 25, which is equal to under root 75. 75 can be written as 25 into 3, and 25 outside the root will become 5. So remaining term in root will be 3. So what is the magnitude of A bar cross B bar is 5 root 3. So here plus or minus, keep it as it is. I am substituting the value of A bar cross B bar, that is minus 5 into I cap plus j cap plus k cap divided by magnitude. What is the value of magnitude? 5 root 3. So this 5 and 5 will get what? Cancel. So remaining term is here I cap plus j cap plus k cap upon what? Root 3, and this minus into minus will become plus, and plus into minus will become what? Minus. Means lastly we are getting plus and minus here. So this is nothing but value of what? Unit vector perpendicular to a bar and b bar. But our question is to find out what? Vector of magnitude 5 unit. Now it is unit vector, means its magnitude is 1, and it is the vector perpendicular to a bar and b bar. If we are multiplying to it by what? 5, we will get a new vector perpendicular to a bar and b bar and of magnitude 5 units. So therefore vector of magnitude 5 units perpendicular to a bar and b bar is equals to this unit vector I am multiplying by what? 5. So here 5 I cap plus j cap plus k cap upon 3. So will be the required vector of magnitude what? 5 units and perpendicular to a bar and b bar. Again try to understand, question is to find out a vector of magnitude 5 units perpendicular to a bar and b bar. So we know that cross product of two vector is a vector perpendicular to a bar and b bar. So first we are finding unit vector along a bar cross b bar. So to find out unit vector, divide to a bar cross b bar by its magnitude. So this is unit vector which is along what? A bar cross b bar. But a bar cross b bar is perpendicular to a bar and b bar, means this unit vector is also perpendicular to a bar and b bar. And if we are multiplying to this vector by 5, we will get a vector along what? Along this unit vector. But unit vector is perpendicular to a bar and b bar, means this new vector is also perpendicular to a bar and b bar, and its magnitude is what? 5 unit. Because its magnitude is, it is unit vector, so its magnitude is 1. And if we are multiplying to it by 5, we will get a new vector of magnitude 5 units. So in this way we have got a vector of magnitude 5 unit perpendicular to a bar and b bar. So in this way we have solved first 4 example from this exercise. Now some example we will solve in next video.